Will we go straight? Oh, we're going this way now. Dude. Oh, yes. It's got reverse. Oh, that is awesome. That is really cool. It makes a little bit more racket than the thrusters do, but geez, that is awesome. Hello YouTube, Komodo Gaming here, bringing you guys another episode of Scrap Mechanic, and yes folks, we're back once again, and today we are playing with more of the Spud gun update. Now today we're going to be checking out some awesome creations, and we're also going to be creating our own little Spud powered car. I noticed that Spud powered is now a thing. There's a lot of Spud powered cars. We've got a train. I know there's some flyers now. I don't think they fly that well, but still, it's a pretty awesome concept. I'm going to show you guys kind of what I mean here. So yeah, we're getting another bonus Scrap Mechanic here today because of the update and because there's just so many new things to do at the moment. So if you have any ideas for this new update, let me know down in the comment section below. And if you're enjoying Scrap Mechanic on the channel, be sure to hit that thumbs up button. It helps out my channel, and let's do this. Alright, so you're probably asking yourself, well, how do you potato power a vehicle? Well, this potato cannon has quite an impact here. So when we hit something, you can see it move. Oh, maybe I'm a little too close here. Here we go. Yeah, you can see it moving here. And that's because of the impact of the potato. Now, I was actually kind of debating if the gun recoil, mainly the mounted gun, which is down over here. I was debating if this thing actually had recoil and would that move it back? Because it's gonna move that way with the potato, but this gun has a kick to it. I don't think it actually affects it, but we'll have to see here in a second. But yeah, you can piston power things. Say you want to move something along, you just hit it. Now that's on a bearing there. You could also, you could probably use it for turning too, once I think about it. So say if you had wheels connected to this, let's go ahead and throw a couple wheels on here just to give you guys an example. So say if the center bearing was your, like your turning axis. So say we're cruising along here, and if you want to turn to the left, you would hit maybe on this side, and if you want to turn to the right, you would hit on the opposite side. So that would work. Now I do want to apologize if I keep saying like piston powered. It's just a really bad habit. But let's see, what about forward momentum here? Now as far as forward momentum, you have to just line up a bunch of the mounted cannons forward and just have a flat surface or have something that they can make an impact with on the vehicle, and it should push it forward. Alright, as far as examples of Spud powered, we have a train here. Now this is really cool. This is probably one of the first Spud powered trains here in Scrap Mechanic, and this is by Garbuckle 3000. Now I think this train was originally powered by thrusters, which I still think are actually active. Let's go in here and see. Now you're probably asking, why aren't you setting this on the tracks? His trains are a little different scale than the tracks I use. His are a little skinnier, a little less wide, so we're just gonna have to run this on the grass here. Alright, so if I click the 1 key, that's his forward thruster. Oh, let's go and turn and not hit the tree. Wow, this thing's actually quite fast. So he's got that. He's got a backwards thruster, or reverse thruster, which is actually in the coal cart there. And then he's got a horn here. So now he's got a potato-powered mechanism. Let's see if we can actually see it here. Let's see. It looks like we have, that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 potato cannons here. So basically all this is going to do is those potatoes are going to go off in a sequence, and they're going to hit the front of the train, and it should push the train forward. So let's go ahead and go with 4 here. Oh, you know what? That's almost as fast as his thrusters. Actually, that might be as fast as those thrusters. It makes a little bit more racket than the thrusters do, but geez, that is awesome. So yeah, we're just rolling along here. Now, if we had the right set of tracks, I think this might stay on the tracks. I don't know. To me, it's going to be a little bit rougher because it's that on-off that the Spud gun's hitting. It's kind of jerking the train around a little bit, so it could have a bit of a weird effect on the tracks. I'm not really sure. Like I said, I have to see what tracks he does use, but I know they're not my the scale that I use. But that's a cool concept here, but that's not where this stops. There's also Spud-powered cars. So as far as the car aspect, let me go ahead and get down here. I've got a one by Joe Train Gamer, and this is a Spud powered car. This looks like it's using a WS converter. And what else do we have here? I've got some by the Tom Buster. I think I have two by him. Let me go ahead and grab both of these. One of these might be a battle car. Let's go and grab this one here. So this kind of uses the same, almost like the same concept as the train, except for all these achieve it in a little bit different way. All right, so the first one we have here is by Tom Buster, and I actually really like this one. This one's got a really neat concept behind it. So it has rear wheel steering, but the potato powered portion is actually in the front, so it's front wheel drive. But you can see there's a couple free bearings here, and what this one does, instead of having like a flat wall and just maybe having the front wheels on free bearings, it's got the free bearings here, and the potato actually makes contact with these pipes as it turns. So let's go and hop on it real quick and activate it. Check this out. That is cool. That is, oh, made it right over those tracks. So yeah, you can see it's hitting every one of those pipes, and that's what's making this thing accelerate. And then he's just using the steering off the rear. That's really smooth. Like, there's no jerkiness to this at all. I really like that, actually. What does the 2 key do? Oh, that's a brake, isn't it? Yeah, it is. Okay, so we'll be going along here. I mean, I guess you could just turn off the, you can turn off the Spud guns, but you still have that roll, so say if you do want to stop, boom, brakes. Let's do that one more time. Let's get a good bit of speed here. Oh, that is a tree. Ooh, we don't have a reverse Spuds, do we? I think we're going to have to put this back on the lift. Let's put this back down. There we go. Let's go. Boom. Get some speed here. And we're going to go ahead and slam on the brakes. Yep. Yeah, it actually locked up the left front, and then it caught the right front. That is a really neat system. I like that a whole lot. So that's one method for Spud-powered cars. Let's go check out another. Alright, so we have a car here by Joe Train Gamer. I have not checked this one out. Now this one looks like it's using something a little bit different. It looks like we've got some backwards powered Spuds. So would that be using the recoil of the Spud? Or just the explosive force to make it push forward? But there's a couple Spud guns that are backwards. Now that could be a reverse here. Okay. Looks like it's got basic steering in the front. All the logic up here is really just to power all the Spud guns. Okay, you know what? I'm actually kind of intrigued here. Let's go ahead and hop in. Oh, this is on a WS converter, isn't it? But, oh, you know, I am American, and I typically get in on this side of the car. My guy just looks at it. He looks really just kind of like, oh, I didn't do that, did I? Alright, let's get in on the other side. Alright, so this is using a WS converter. So, oh yes, it's got reverse. Oh, that is awesome. That is really cool. Oh, actually you can see it in the back. Check that out. You see it spinning around, hitting the sensors. And I mean, assuming, okay, no, that actually, it turns normal. So let's go ahead and pick up some speed here. So I'm assuming the more potato cannons you add, the faster you'll go. This is actually fairly fast, though. I'm liking this. So, yeah, he's got it on a WS converter for convenience. Of course, you could always just say 2 push buttons, one for the forward, one for the backwards, if you didn't want to put one of these converters on. But this is actually, this is really genius. I like this a lot. And this actually, this one's got a lot of speed to it, too. Let's see if we can maybe hit a jump or something here. Oh, buddy, you know, this car is a little low to the ground, but we're going to risk it. Oh, no. This car tips. This car tips really easy. I don't believe there's suspension on this, but that's okay. Let's, hop back in on the other side. Here we go. All right, let's launch down into the course here. We need to have like a potato-powered rally or something. I know we're already getting a lot of suggestions for Multiplayer Monday. Now, as of right now, the multiplayer is a little rough with the potato cannon. So hopefully that turns out good. I know we're going to be filming that here in a little bit. And I think I've high-centered here. No, it's actually still forcing itself down. Oh, that's too cool. So yeah, that's another example of your potato-powered car. That's a really neat example too. Alright, so I've got one more car here by the Tom Buster. This is a battle car. Actually, no, I don't think this is... No, this is a normal car. This just has a spud gun mounted on top. This is meant for battling, isn't it? Yeah, so this will be just to hit other people. Oh, I think am I hitting myself in the back of the head? A couple of them are. Oh, that's so awesome. So yeah, this one's actually made out of cardboard, isn't it? So technically you could destroy this. The only thing I notice is the whole fact the gun's mounted a little high, so I'm not really sure how you would hit the other player's base, but it would work good for if you're just like targeting other things. So yeah, this one's gas powered. We'll probably cover more weapon-based vehicles here in the future, but today is about the actual Spud-powered vehicle. And I think it's time for me to create my own. So I have a couple of concepts, and I don't know which one's actually going to work, but we're just going to kind of play around here today and see if we can figure out which ones we can get to actually power the car and to turn the car. Alright, so we're going to start off with the base here. Now, I warn you, when I say car, I say that very loosely. This is probably not going to look the greatest, but I have an idea. So let's go ahead and go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Does that look big enough? Let's go 9 across. There we go. Okay, so let's go ahead and extend this out. Now, it's easy to power these things as far as making them go forward. We could always just put a little wall up or something and line these up like so for our reverse, and then we'll have the ones in the opposite. So these will be our forwards right here. And then of course we can turn some around for reverse. And of course, I don't think I would have my reverse too highly powered, so something like that. And that really should work. You could probably put those on buttons, maybe on a switch to have a very consistent speed. Now, turning. You can always do your turning the normal way, which is fairly easy. You would just have your bearing, you'd have a pipe piece or a block, and then have your wheel. But could we force it to turn with a turret? So say if we had... let's go ahead and put this up here. Now, you're still going to have free... I think you're going to have some sort of free bearings or something to help turn in the front. But say if we had something like this... Could we actually just force it to turn? It would take probably quite a few spuds here. I just have a feeling it's going to kind of stay locked up, but that's why we're testing here, folks. Let's stick all these across like this. So essentially this is going to be kind of like a sail. It's not going to catch wind, it's just going to kind of direct the vehicle. Alright, so yeah, there's your turning. I don't wonder if we can just make a sled instead of making a vehicle, like a wheel-based vehicle. I wonder if this would actually grind across the ground. Maybe if we put like a little lip on it. Let me find the slanted blocks. Actually, let's use these curved blocks here. I mean, this could be a vehicle concept, because it's just going to be really easy for me to say, hey, let's just put wheels on it. I'll connect a bearing, suspension piece, and put a wheel. That's going to work instantly. I want to go think a little bit outside the box. And maybe we can make just a really, really high-powered sled. So these are going to be making it go forward, and then you have the bottom ones that are going to also be pushing this thing forward. Alright, so I've got a couple logic gates set up here. So what we're going to do, we're going to hook all of these forward thrusters into the AND gate on this side, and then we'll hook our two reverse thrusters on the AND gate on this side. They're hooked into a switch, and those switches will then be carried into the steering here, or into the cockpit, which is also hooked up to your steering, which in theory is going to actually turn this thing. It might be a little unstable, it might be a bit high up, but we'll see. So as far as the explanation on the logic gates, I just know how this works. I can't explain it. If Khan's the logic person, I always let him explain stuff like this. I just know this, once you hit it, it creates that constant blipping, so every time that timer hits, that's going to be your spud gun going off. Alright, that should be the last one there. Okay, so the basics should be taken care of. At least I think they're going to be. I hope this is going to work. Okay, so if I hit one... Oh, I don't wonder if it's it might be the friction. There might be too much friction on the ground. Does the turning technically work? Oh, it does. Huh. I think we might have to go wheel-based. Yeah, it's just not gliding across the ground. You know what? I got another idea. This isn't necessarily the end of the sled powered. We need to give maybe a little bit less surface area there on the bottom. Maybe we'll put skis on this. Alright, these are going to be some really janky skis. Now, this is going to be unstable, I think. So I'm going to stick suspension on here. Let's just we'll put something fairly heavy on the bottom. We'll try putting some sort of ski on here. We might have to move to wheels. I'm trying my best to avoid the wheels, but I don't know if I really know a way around them at the moment. But we're gonna try this. We'll give this a little less area to kind of skim across. All right, that looks good there. All right, so let's set this down. There we go. How about now? Does that work? It works barely any bit faster. Huh. It's a little disappointing. We don't have enough power here to do this. All right. I'm gonna cave in. We're gonna have to stick wheels on this. Dang it! All right, we're gonna put some big boy wheels on this one. There we go. So we're gonna have 4-wheel steering. We're gonna go ahead. We're gonna get rid of the hold on, let me put this up here. We're gonna get rid of the big turret. It's basically pointless. I mean, I guess I could keep it on there just for looks, but yeah, it really is ineffective. So let's go ahead, correct those. There you go. There's your steering. There's your potato-powered vehicle. You know, how fast does this go? This doesn't feel very fast. Okay, let's kind of get a little baseline here. This is speed-wise, there's a little bit to be desired here. What if we were just to make this a wall of spuds? That might work. Oh yeah, the reverse are still, those are ineffective. Oh, we're gonna crash. Guess we could just turn like that. Okay, I'm gonna add some more spuds, and we're gonna do something else here too. We're gonna add a little undercarriage to this, and we're gonna try to make this thing hop. Alright, so that's a little more like it when it comes to the spud guns, and I've corrected our reversing. Now the reverse, of course, is not going to have as many spud guns. We'll also use this for braking probably too. I guess you could make it to where you lock up the wheels, but you know what, I think we're a little beyond that. So what we're going to create now, I want a hopping mechanism, which I'm going to go ahead and credit Mr. I thought about it, but I saw Mr. Brent Batch actually do this. And what it is, we're gonna create a little undercarriage here for the car. Which is gonna be pretty simple. Actually, how big are these? This might need to be a big undercarriage. All right, so we got a bit of an issue here. These spuds are really big, so let's go ahead and just hook up. Let's just give this a little bottom here. Okay, so we've got that. We're gonna need to cut a couple holes here. Let's go boom, boom. And of course, this might not be enough to lift it. I don't really know. So we're going a little crazy here with this. Let's go like that. And let's go like that. So this car is going to need a roof on it. Okay, so what we're going to do, we're going to mount guns aiming upwards. And the spuds are going to hit the roof. And hopefully give this thing a bit of a hop. Now, as far as the balancing of this, it's probably going to go no telling which way. Like, it's probably just going to shoot off to the side. I don't know. But I'm hoping this might work. Let's go boom, boom, boom. It's got a little more weight in the back, so I got a couple extra guns back there. All right, so, you know, I guess maybe you don't have to do a roof. You could just do that. And that they'll hit the top of the little bar there, and that should be good actually. Yeah, we could do something like that. Alright, so I gotta set up a couple more logic gates here, and we'll see if we can get this thing to shoot up in the air. This thing just looks ridiculous. It is ugly too. Wow, this is probably one of the ugliest things I've created. Alright, so I think we're ready to go here to test. So let's go ahead and test our forward thrusters real quick. Or thrusters, potato cannons. Do we seem any bit faster? Oh, the turning's better. You know, I actually do think that turret's helping a bit with the turning. But as far as the speed, you know, it doesn't seem like we're that much faster. We added quite a few potato cannons. I'm not really sure this upwards thing's gonna work. Uh-oh, on it. Brakes, 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 brakes. Ooh, our reverse is a little bit to be desired. Let's keep backing up. Backing it up. You know, I should probably mount more of them, maybe up on top of the turret there. Come on, back it up a little bit more. A little bit more. All right, and shut her off. Okay, here's the true question. Can we get this thing to get up in the air any? I have a feeling it's gonna be too heavy for the potatoes, but we can try here. Let's go with 3. Wait, why does that work better than I expected? Okay, hold on, let's do that one more time. Whoa, what the heck, Scrap Mechanic? Why would you toss me over here? Okay, so I need to watch that again. I didn't expect to get any air. We might have to rebalance the vehicle a bit. Let's go. Oh, there we go, 3. Okay, you know what? It needs more in the back, definitely. Wait. Oh, we look like we're in the takeoff stance here. Nope. It's just kind of bouncing its butt up. There we go. All right, I've added some into the back. Let's see if we can get this thing to lift now. Here we go. Oh, it's going faster. Okay. Oh. All right, we need just a wee bit more back there, and we should be good, I think. All right, here we go. Another test. Added 4 more. Will we go straight? Oh, we're going this way now. Dude. Hold on, let's power these 2. Oh, buddy. Okay, so we added maybe 1 or 2 too many. So in theory, I should just be able to cut off 1 or 2. Let's cut off. Well, let's go 1, 2. I gotta keep it balanced. All right. So will we achieve actual just straight up vertical flight now? Hold on, we need to get to a little bit smoother area here. That'll work. There we go. Hit the brakes. All right, here we go. 3, 2, 1, go. There it is. It's a little off balance, but we're doing it. Uh-oh, uh-oh. Wait, I can use that turret to manipulate this, can't I? Why are we upside down? Just fire them all off, turn them all on. Oh, geez. Oh, what is happening? Oh, what did we do? Oh, we broke something. Oh, we broke Scrap Mechanic. Oh, folks, this is probably where we need to end this episode. Oh, I don't know what's happening right now. Well, we kind of, just turn it off, turn it off. Nope, nope, come on. Oh, geez. I'm gonna hop out of this thing. We might need an exorcism here. Well, I hope did I save that on a lift? I don't know if I did or didn't. Okay, and it's back. So anyways, we didn't really prove anything new here today. Everything that we did has already been basically proven. I just wanted to test this out for myself. So we do have we have a Spud powered car. It's got some really bad brakes on it, and it does go vertical, which is kind of cool. So I guess if you were to go vertical and try to push forward, it probably wouldn't work. But I think that's what we're going to do for the last thing here. But anyways, folks, hopefully you enjoyed this episode of Scrap Mechanic. If you have any ideas for this, for the Spud guns, let me know down in the comments section below. But yeah, thank you guys for all the love and support on the series, and let's do this. Here we go. Let's get our forward momentum, and take off. Oh no, it just flips you because you're going forward. Yep, this is bad. But anyways, hope you guys have a great day, and we will see you guys next time on Scrap Mechanic. If the game doesn't die on me.